Good evening.
Good evening.
Very warm welcome to tonight's talk or event. I'm very pleased to introduce Raphael Mukendi. He's going to speak on A Family is a Nation in Miniature. And it will be an exploration of a new pattern of family life proposed by the Bahá'í faith as an essential protagonist in the process of social transformation. So that's quite a deep topic. Raphael's journey is rooted in the vibrant cultural tapestry of Shiala, a quaint town in the DRC, where he spent his formative years under the tutelage of a master tailor who happened to be his own father. He got a degree in mechanical engineering and he could have pursued a conventional career path, but the allure of designing exquisite garments called him to a different destiny. He is a loving husband and a father of three, and believes that the family is a haven and pillar that sustains him and the whole of humanity. So we'll start off with one or two opening prayers and then Raphael. Thank you.
Would you like to start, Pray. Say you pray.
Glorified art thou, O Lord my God. Every man of insight confesseth thy sovereignty and thy dominion, and every discerning eye perceiveth the greatness of thy majesty and the compelling power of thy might. The winds of tests are powerless to hold back them that enjoy near access to thee from setting their faces towards the horizon of thy glory. And the tempests of trials must fail to draw away and hinder such as are wholly devoted to thy will from approaching thy court. Methinks the lamp of thy love is burning in their hearts, and the light of thy tenderness is lit within their breasts. Adversities are incapable of estranging them from thy cause, and the vicissitudes of fortune can never cause them to stray from thy pleasure. I beseech thee, O my God, by them and by the sighs which their hearts utter in their separation from thee, to keep them safe from the mischief of thine adversaries, and to nourish their soul with what thou hast ordained for thy loved ones, on whom shall come no fear, and who shall not be put to grief.
Thank you very much. Over to Raphael.
Thank you so much, dear friends, and thanks for good presentation. So I think the topic of today is one of the key topic or one of the pillar of the human civilization, which can help us to better the world.
It will make a difference. Oh, okay. Is it possible to speak? Unfortunately, I can't hear.
Oh, okay.
Just
Okay, so I'll try and speak a little bit louder.
I want to hear too.
Okay. So what I was trying to say was it's kind of very nice topic for especially our time where humanity is going through suffering. So especially the family are the first thing that has been destroyed in our generations. So in this time to help this kind of a topic, it's very good to boost friends and then help, especially young people that try to build family, to kind of get the vision of what the family looks like and what they're going through, and then to help to nurture whatever that will come out from those family. So if you all remember, so on the 19th, I think, of March, we had this beautiful letter from the Universal House of Justice. And the funny part was, it was released on the 19th of March, and then it has 19 paragraphs. So that was like quite of an interesting thing which happened. But the beautiful thing also was, so it released at the time where we need it the most. Married person, got 3 kids and a wife. So I know what, family will go through. And then I remember when it came out, I read it, I listened to it for many times. And then I called my wife. I say, let's sit and try and just read a little bit. And then we read a couple of paragraphs, and then she was tired. She was like, whatever you're reading here, do you really know it? Or you just say it because you want to please me? So we went a couple of paragraphs, and then we decided to call friends to study tipping together. And then which was good. And then after the end of it, so she came to the conclusion of saying that there's a lot of things we need to improve in our marriage. A lot of things we need to improve. So, my English is not so good. So I might ask for someone to help me with some reading. So we'll read just the first introduction of this letter so that we can carry on with the talk. So I'll ask to help me. That's the first one.
Just the first.
Yeah.
The nature of the flourishing communities that the Baha'i world is striving to raise has profound implications for the family. It is within the family that the individual is born and nurtured, and within the family that individuals begin to learn how to live together with others. The family unit is the basic building block of community and beyond of the entire social order. Therefore, a society fashioned to meet the requirements of the age of the maturity of the human race requires both a mature conception of family and an ability to extend the insights derived from that conception to the relationships that shape the nation and the world. A family is a nation in miniature, Abdu'l-Baha explains. The conditions surrounding the family surround the nation. Learning about a new pattern of family life is, therefore, an integral part of the effort to learn about the release of the society-building power of the faith.
Thank you so much. So I think even on our presentation, so the first thing was to compare family to a nation. So it's not a coincidence they are comparing the family to a nation, because if you look at it, what the nation is facing is the same thing the family also are facing. So there's disunity in families now, and then you can look at it also in the nation, there's disunity. There's this in family, so it's kind of the same. But at the beginning is this new world order of Baha'u'llah, or this flourishing community we want to build. Without family, so it's kind of impossible to kind of build it. So the first thing is, how do we try to make sure we build strong family to have this family to build also strong community that will help the community and then help the world. So historically, if you look at it, family has gone through different phases of changes. So we started from the way of village life where the woman stays at home, raise kids, and then the father goes and work. So with time, things start changing. Like we evolving. So now the woman is working. Now the kids are alone at home. Who's raising them? So how do we help each other to fasten this choice of families? Like choice of who's taking the care of house, who's cooking, who's helping the kid with homework. So these things need to be reevaluated because now the condition of the society have changed. But Baha'u'llah's telling us that each and every family, it need to look its condition through the help of the writing, see how he can adapt his reality to the light of the writings. So I think we quite lucky to have the writings to kind of guide us with how family should be governed or should be helped. And then also one thing I also learned is this what Paula talks here, the universal outreach are saying that if we want to change family, we need to change also the new concept of marriage. Maybe the old concept of marriage is not adapted anymore to the reality of our condition. So we need also to ask ourselves questions. So I think some of the question is in this letter, which I think is on paragraph 3. So if you got time to read. So it helps us to kind of understand which kind of question must we ask ourselves. Does our Bahá'í family reflect the reality of the Bahá'í writings? Does our family help to build strong community? So this type of question we need to ask ourselves. And then furthermore, so you look at it, how do we as a family consult? For instance, in a family, we know that Baha'u'llah emphasized that the woman is the primary educator of the children. So what do the father also do to help? So I got to be lucky that my wife is away for almost a month now. So I've learned new things, so which I didn't know before, So a short story, when she left, I stay alone with the kids while I'm working. So I could experience what a working mother with kids go through. Like they have to cook, make sure the kids have done homework, and make sure they've dropped them to school, make sure they have to finish their work. So I had to kind of experience that. And then understanding also the frustration, the pain, or sometimes the things that go through the mind of the person. So in that sense, I came to realize that we need to really sit and consult on these things. How do we help each other in the choice of the houses when the woman may be work? So the consultation now will take like different phases. And then if maybe, for instance, we can't reach, maybe we can seek also to ask people who are more experienced and got good advice to kind of help us. So we come to realize that without family, we can't have a better community. Without family, because in the first paragraph it says that we learn to live together through family. So if we didn't learn it in the family, there's no way you can go and live with other people in the society. Discipline, love is fastened in the family. But this family starts with two people, the man and the female. So it started when they signed their, declaration to say yes, abide by the love of God or by the will of God. That's when it started. But it needs to be like nurtured through the writings of Paula, consultation, so that these two people can raise people that will reflect the word of God. So through the family, the two parents need to accompany the kids in the word of God. Prayer, self-discipline, how to behave in the society. So it's through these people. But these people also need to learn how to consult together. But as they grow also, they become older, maybe their parents also age. They need to learn how to take responsibilities of their parents, and there's aunts and there's uncles. So these things need to be like put in a coherent system. That's nothing is separate from each other. And then the aunts become also helpers to the family, even the Baha'i aunt and spiritual aunt. So they all participate in this building block of this family. So it's a beautiful book. I don't want to finish everything, but what always come to my mind was, because it's 19 paragraph, it's like the House of Justice saying that every month, just go through one paragraph. Not every month, just go through one paragraph, one by one, and then try to understand how to kind of build and fasten this Baha'i, because Baha'i family life, because it's the one that will bring about unity, bring about the way of life which Baha'u'llah is gonna teach us. And then we gonna try to end at the bottom where Abdul Baha defined my home. Abdul Baha says, my home is a home of peace. Abdul Baha reported, have to say, my home is a home of joy and delighted. My home is a home of laughter and exaltation. Whosoever enter through the portal of this home must go out with a gladsome heart. This is the home of light. Whosoever enter here must become illuminate. May your family and your home, dear friend, be increasing, become a heavenly, a pillar to sustain all humanity. So this talk is not really about family life. It's really about our role we play in this family. So this space is left to the friends for question and something that they want to share also, which can help us to understand better the nature of the family and why it's so important in this building of the Baha'i New World civilization. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's very cute.